Hello everybody, this is Jacob Toronto here from ChasingCinema.com, talking today about Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn. Now, this has been a major talk for the last couple of days, since Sunday actually, when David Ayer tweeted out the first image of Task Force X from Suicide Squad. But though people are talking about a lot of the villains, such as Killer Croc and Deadshot and Boomerang in Suicide Squad, the main focus has of course been on Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, and that's no surprise to a lot of us. And IO9 had the opportunity to sit down with co-creator of Harley Quinn, Bruce Timm, who co-created the character with Paul Dini for the Batman animated series. So both these men obviously know and care about Harley Quinn more than most could even say. And this is what he had to say about the live-action character. I just saw the pic like a couple hours ago. It was interesting. I was frankly a little nervous about what Harley would look like, but I thought she looked really cool. So I'm optimistic. We'll see. And I think that he is like a lot of us, where we are kind of focusing on performance and how they're going to act. And he kind of said a little bit more again right here. And you could read this whole entire interview on ChasingCinema.com and then hit news, and you'll be able to pull up the whole interview from IO9, mind you. He says, it's funny because she started off as just one joke idea, and she gained all these different dimensions from all these stories we did and the stuff that happens in the comics. I think bottom line, the most important thing about her is that she's funny. One way or the other, regardless of what her backstory is, or whether she's in an abusive relationship with the Joker, or if she's off on her own or hanging out with Poison Ivy, or whether she's a villain or a hero, I think bottom line, her stories always have to be fun, if not flat out hilarious. But that would be even better. That's one of the things I like about the current comic. They understand that they're not treating her as another angsty, bizarre superhero type character. She's really weird, funny, and kind of chaotic. I couldn't agree with him more. And not that it matters if I agree with him, because if the co-creator of a character seems to be that confident and comfortable with a character like Harley Quinn, and Bruce Timm, who obviously was one of the major creatives going into, and Paul Dini. I don't think we've gotten a quote from Paul Dini just yet on Harley Quinn, but you get Bruce Timm's approval on something like that, that's huge. That says a lot about your character. So if I was David Ayer or Margot Robbie, I'd have a lot of confidence, though I hope Margot Robbie, while they just started filming production, is really taking all this in, really did her homework on the character, because I think that's essentially what people are going to judge her on. I think the worst thing she could do is not really learn about the character and just kind of assume how she would act. Assuming is the problem, because granted, I've said when people love something, the best way to perform it is to not disappoint them, is to do something totally different. That way you're not bothering them in what they're expecting. But at the same time, her first appearance, people want to see the Harley Quinn they've come to love. So there's a lot of pressure, and I've been saying that a lot of pressure is going to be on her. Again, this movie doesn't come out until August 5th, 2016, but the pressure is on her. And I think she has a lot of time, though, while they're just starting to work on it, so she has her time to kind of really grasp it before the movie is made and goes post-production. So let me know what you think about Bruce Timm's comments, if you agree with him or not. Let me know down here in the comment section. But I think we all could agree that Batman animated series is probably the best thing that happened to Batman, one of the greatest shows of all time. I know that might sound crazy to some of you who've never watched the show, but you could ask any person. The 90s Batman animated series really explored animation in a completely different way. It was dark, it was serious, adults could watch it, adults did watch it, adults loved it. Really great series. You could look up some of those classic episodes, or even, buy the series like I did. Anyway, let me know what you think about Bruce Timm's comments about Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, down here in the comment section. You can follow me and Chasing Cinema's social media stuff in the description box below. Make sure to show your support by liking and favoriting this video, and of course making sure you hit subscribe, because each day I'm updating this YouTube channel with movie news, casting details, podcasts, TV reviews, movie reviews, trailer reviews, all this stuff. I'm constantly updating it 4 or 5 times a day. We were just talking about how the next Star Wars anthology film was going to be about Boba Fett. We were talking about the San Andreas #3 trailer that I reviewed today. There's so much stuff to go on there 4 or 5 times a day. Like I said, it's constantly new stuff. I'm always bringing the news to you ASAP, so make sure to hit that subscribe button to show your support. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jacob Toronto, and please continue chasing cinema.